Focus. Alright, motherfuckers, he back in here. It's your boy Jay Hanover, and this is my Survivor Series 1999 review. More of a comedy show than a international wrestling show. Wasn't a lot of wrestling on the show, but it's more comedy from Jerry Lawler. This perverted ass commentary. Damn it. I really need to get that damn Dazzle Cap card. This motherfucker falls all the time. Start off with one of the worst, well, not the worst, but one of the dumbest traditional Survivor Series elimination tag team matches. Got the Godfather, D'Lo Brown, and their Headbangers versus the Dudleys and the APA. In this match, the Dudleys and the APA couldn't see eye to eye, couldn't coexist. And you got Godfather and D'Lo. Godfather was already the pimp in the situation, but D'Lo tried to follow in his footsteps, and he came out as a pimp as well, with a cigar and shit in his mouth, pimp cane and everything. Then the Headbangers came out just looking absolutely ridiculous. Had on the 1970s afro, chinos. They just looked ridiculous. This is more of a comedy match, but Godfather and D'Lo wins this team of the Soul Survivors. I gave this 2 3/4 stars. Wasn't that bad, but pretty stupid. Then you got Shawn Stasiak versus Kurt Angle. Not Shawn. Kurt Angle was making his debut. This was actually pretty decent. People chanting boring, but not much to see here. I gave this 2 3/4 stars. And Shawn Stasiak, his WWF/E career didn't really go anywhere. In 2002, his career just went downhill. That Planet Stasiak bullshit. He shouldn't have left WCW. Then you got the second traditional Survivor Series elimination tag match of the night. You got Val Venus, Mark Henry, Gangrel, and Steve Blackman versus the British Bulldog and the Machine. Not saying the Machine. Thinking of the Motor City Machine Guns. The Main Street Posse. Val Venus and Mark Henry wins this match from their team. This was a pretty good match. 3.5 stars. Then you got Mae Young, Moolah, Tori, and Deborah versus Jacqueline, Terry, Ivory, and Luna Vachon. Rest in peace to Luna Vachon, Mae Young, and Moolah. I just want to say that. When Tori came out, Jerry Lawler's perverted ass said something completely hilarious. Just caught me kind of off guard. He said, "I don't see what Tori sees in that big red retard." At this time she was dating Kane. Well, storyline, not in real life. It's just kayfabe. But mostly everything Jerry Lawler said on this show was fucking hilarious. Yeah, Moolah wins this match with her team. It's pretty good seeing Mae Young and Moolah back in action. Tori, she got ass for days. Deborah got them legs. Jacqueline was short. She's 51, but she's still rocking it. How tall is Jacqueline? Because every time I see her in the ring, she's just smaller than a motherfucker. And she's like 5'1", 5'2". She's still fine as hell. Ass and everything. I mean, spandex, her ass looks small, but when she had that bathing suit on with the spandex, her ass print was showing like a motherfucker. In that match that she had against Sable on Raw in 1998. I mean, damn. Then you got X-Pac versus Kane. Not a bad match, but definitely not good. Kane had most of the advantage, somewhat. DX got involved and got X-Pac disqualified. 2.5 stars. Not really much to see here. That's a match you can largely skip. Then you got the IC Championship match, Jericho versus Chyna. And I always found it kind of hilarious how Jericho would always fight bitches back in 1999. But Chyna of all people, and he lost. That shit was hilarious. At 2 3/4 stars, it actually wasn't a bad match. It was a good match. Well, not a good match, but a decent match. When females fight in the ring, they fight all slow. When they run the ropes, they just run slow as hell. Yeah. That's why I don't really like Divas matches that much. They're just there for eye candy. Anyway, then you got the next traditional Survivor Series elimination time match of the night. I think it's the third one. Yeah, the Hollies and Too Cool versus Edge and Christian and the Hardys. Hardcore Holly won this. For his team, he's a sole survivor. 3.5 stars, great match. A fast action, the chemistry is on point. Loved it. Damn, who the fuck is NAO? Damn. I forgot who the hell that was. New Age Outlaws. I remember now. Sometimes I put these abbreviations and forget what the fuck it stands for. New Age Outlaws versus Mankind and Alice Snow. This was a great match. 4 stars. New Age Outlaws wins. It's a tag team championship, by the way. This was a great match. But before the match even happened, when New Age Outlaws came out, you seen this girl in the front row. And she had this sign. She was holding this sign, and she held it up for about 30 seconds. And the sign said, "Hey DX, I'll suck yours if you suck mine." I'm like, what the fuck? These signs are out of control, man. I don't know why she didn't rise to fame. Sign guy rose to fame. Brock Lesnar got rose to fame somewhat. Who else? Ellis Mbe. We friends on Facebook in the DMV Wrestling Fans group. Check that out. But anyway, then you got perhaps the best match of the night. Got a triple threat match. It was supposed to be The Rock versus Triple H versus Stone Cold, but I forgot to mention earlier in the night, Stone Cold got ran over. And later on, in I think, 2000, we learned that Rikishi ran down Stone Cold. You know, there's a lot of things happened before that. You got hit in the head with a wrench. They dropped a production box from the ceiling, almost hit his ass. They pretty much beating the shit out of him. Yeah, Big Show wins this match. He replaced Stone Cold. First ref got knocked out. I think it was Earl Hebner. Then the second ref was Shane McMahon. He got pedigreed. And then Vince came out and screwed Triple H. Third screwdriver in a row. 3 years straight. First was Bret Hart in 97. Mankind 98. And now Triple H in 99. Big Show wins. 4.5 stars. I think I forgot to put the rating, did I? Nah. Throughout the whole show, overall I give this a 7.5 out of 10. This show you pretty much skip, except for the main event. You watch that. And the match before that. Everything else you can largely skip. Yeah, with that being said, leave a like, leave a comment, add me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and all that good shit. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Dude, playing GTA 5 again. I beat the game 3 times already. Anyway, next video, Survivor Series 2000. I just finished watching that tonight.